The Flow Sports Radio.
Yeah. Y'all know what time it is. Hip Hop Sports Radio. And you're listening to The Flow Sports Radio Show. NFL Week 9. And more important, today's the election. So, for those of you who think my vote don't count, it don't matter what happens, you're wrong. Man, go take your lazy ass over there and go vote, man. It don't matter who you vote for, man. Do what you feel you need to do, but exercise your rights, you know what I'm saying, as an American citizen. Do what you need to do. Because if you don't complain. Don't bitch and complain, man, when the person you don't want's in there is in there messing stuff up. So that being said, man, exercise your right as an American to go and vote. Today is the final day. We're going to get into NFL Week 9, man. And we're going to start it off by talking about, well, first thing I want to say, for the first time this season, there ain't no boo-boo games. You know, it doesn't look like there's no boo-boo games. But we'll make that determination as we go through the scores. But it don't look like there is. First game we want to talk about today is to talk about last night's NFL Monday Night Football game between the Seattle Seahawks and the Bills, which was an exciting game, man. Seattle wound up winning that game 31-25. Man, let me put it to y'all this way, man. These referees, man, they are so out of pocket. They are so trying to inject themselves in the outcome of these football games, man, with these penalties, with these crazy calls, with these things that we've never seen on a football field before. You know when John Gruden says that he's never seen this ever in a football game, even a professional one, you know that there's something going on, man. That last play that happened with Richard Sherman running into the kicker, and they said, you know, he was offsides, and it wasn't a roughing the kicker penalty and all of that, and then they came back and then they changed it again. It's just the referees acting a damn fool, man. But at the end of the day, man, for the first time this season, the Legion of Boom actually showed up and did some damage. By those last second plays, man, I one of my favorite young players, Tyrod Taylor, man. I really like that young brother, man. He's competitive, man. He's got wheels. He's got a gun of an arm. You know, he just needs some help, man. He needs a lot of help. With the return of Percy Harvin, I thought that was going to help. Didn't. Shady McCoy does what he does. It's shimmy, shimmy, cocoa popping. But at the end of the day, man, Russell Wilson and them cats was too much to handle them dudes, man. And the next game I got to talk about, my Oakland Raiders, man. Sunday night football. You know, the Raiders were able to totally dominate and dismantle the Super Bowl champions in the Denver Broncos with a 30-20 win. And that was straight smash mouth football, man. That was straight, we running the ball on the left side under Kelechi Osemele and Donald Penn and Rodney Hudson and them cats, and we're just gonna run it down your throat all night. You know what I'm saying? They gave up 200 some odd yards rushing. That's the Denver Broncos. And Derek Carr didn't have to do anything. You know, Derek Carr just, you know, for the first half he threw over 100 yards, but in the second half, man, you just ran the ball, man. If you can't stop the run, you can't stop the run. It's just that simple. And all that craziness TJ Ward and all them cats was talking about on the defensive side of the ball, saying Amari Cooper and Michael Crabtree are the lead receivers. How come you couldn't stop them? You know what I'm saying? Don't talk the talk if you can't walk the walk, man. Now they're saying the Raiders all over the press and are saying that we are now an elite team. Yeah, we are an elite team, man, but we're not going to, jump out the window. You know what I'm saying? We're still going to go out there and play and do what we need to do. The defense was playing a lot better. Khalil Mack had 2 sacks. And in a couple of weeks, we're getting ready to get Aldon Smith back, man. So it's about to really get interesting on this bye week that we have right now. Next game I want to talk about is the Panthers and the Rams, man. Panthers go ahead and win that game 13-10. That could be a boo-boo game. That can be, but due to the fact, man, that it was pretty competitive, man. You got, Cam Newton and Case Keenum, man. It's like for the Rams, they need to just go ahead and put Jared Goff in. But Jeff Fisher is basically saying he ain't ready. But it was a pretty competitive game, man. So I'm not gonna give it the boo-boo title. So we're gonna go on and keep the chains moving and talk about the Colts and the Packers. The Colts surprised me the last couple of weeks, man. We ain't talked about them because I felt Andrew Luck ain't been playing up to par. But he played pretty well today, 31-26. Aaron Rodgers discount double check seems to be back playing, but it just wasn't enough, man. It just was not enough. Defensively, the Packers need some work. We're going to keep moving the chains, man. The Titans lose 43-35 to the Colts. It's just a high-scoring game, but, at the end of the day, man, the Chargers are going to do what the Chargers do. They're going to play well for a few weeks, and they're going to play bad for a few weeks. Marcus Mariota, man, one of the best young quarterbacks, man, who's in the league right now, but he just doesn't have enough weapons, man, to really compete. He's just going to wind up getting himself hurt, running around, and doing all these things that, young running quarterbacks do when they don't have enough weapons, putting themselves in harm's way. Next game, we're going to talk about the 7-1 Dallas Cowboys. Does it again. Dak Prescott and the homies over the 0-9 Browns. Now, this would normally be a boo-boo game because any team that has not won any games after 9 weeks, that should automatically be a boo-boo game. But we're not going to go ahead and do that to the Cowboys, man, because them cats are exciting, man, and those cats are out there, and they're playing every team the same. They're playing every team the same. It doesn't matter if it's the 0-9 Browns or it doesn't matter who it is. Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott are, and even Dez Bryant to a degree. He's not playing up to Dez standards as far as I'm concerned. But the Cowboys are playing everybody like it's the first game of the season, man. So I got to give them brothers credits for that. Something that has been kind of weird lately is the demise of the Pittsburgh Steelers. You know what I'm saying? They lose to the Ravens, to their division rivals, 21-14. I don't know what's going on, man. And you talk about penalties. With me being a Raider fan, I can't really talk about nobody having penalties because we set the record. But the Steelers, y'all were looking out of pocket too. In regards to all those penalties that was going on. But like I said, last week, and I've been saying the last couple of weeks, these referees are installing themselves into the outcome of these games way too much. There's way too many penalties being called. There could be a penalty being called on every play of every down in a football game. That's facts. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, they're tied in the AFC North with the Ravens. With both of the teams have 4-4 records, so we'll see what happens when the smoke clears. Next game, man. Oh, man. San Francisco 49ers lose their 7th straight game. Let me show y'all. 7. That's 7 in a row. 7 straight game to the Saints, 41-23. In regards to the Saints, the Saints went out there, man. They kind of started off slow. Shout out to the homie Ant Cuts, man, because I know you was out there. Levi Stadium acting a damn fool. I tried to call you a couple times, man. You wouldn't answer your phone, man, but you called me later. But at the end of the day, Drew Brees came back and started doing what Drew Brees does, throwing the ball around the yard. The homie Keyshawn Johnson's nephew, Michael Thomas, went out there, caught some bomb touchdown passes, man. You living up to your pedigree, man, and your uncle, man. I'm going to go ahead and hit him up today with a text telling him I didn't get a chance to. Congratulations with young nephew doing what he had to do. And you San Francisco 49er fans, man.
Crazy Productions, baby.
It's time for you guys to just start watching basketball, man. Don't talk no more football, man. Don't talk no more football till y'all do something. Just Laker fan or Warrior fan or whatever team you like in basketball, just start putting your energy into that, man, because this is a mess. It ain't gonna get no better, man. Sorry, man. Sorry. And you know that if the tables was turned, you'd be running around hoorah. We ain't gonna hoorah on y'all. We're just gonna tell y'all to start watching basketball. That's it. Nothing else to talk about. We're gonna keep the chains moving. The the Giants go ahead and they take care of business 28-23. That was an exciting game, man. It was an exciting game, man. Your boy Odell Beckham Jr., man. It's like every couple of weeks, man, that cat blows up and acts a fool out there, man. And he acted a fool again, man. I don't understand why people keep biting on that slant route with him. You need to have a safety, a couple of at least 1 or 2 safeties over the top, expecting that, because once Odell gets that slant, he's out. You know, and I don't understand why the defense coordinators do not understand that Eli likes that little short 5-yard slant and it's to the house every time. So, but, you know, Carson Wentz did what he needed to do, man. The Eagles are a young, exciting team. But, you know, the old Riley veteran and Eli Manning, they came through and handled their business. Next game, as we move the chains, Miami Dolphins win 27-23 over the Jets. That would be kind of considered a boo-boo game, but the implications of it right now, it's a log jam going on over there in that division. And, you know, surprisingly, Ryan Tannehill's playing pretty good, man. So, you know, we're going to go ahead and not give it boo-boo game status, but those games could be a little bit better. But like I said, playoff implications, we're getting close to playoff time. So, man, every game is starting to make a little bit more of a difference. Next game we want to talk about is the 6-2 Chiefs. They win 19-14 over the Jaguars. Jaguars 2-6, man. Jaguars, man, just need a little bit of help, man. Blake Bortles needs some weapons, man. You know, and I don't want to malign the Jaguars and just say every game they play is a boo-boo game. But they had a chance to win this game, man. Even though Alex Smith was hurt for the Chiefs, they had a chance to win this game, man. They just need some pieces, man. You know, a lot of times with football, man, you're just a couple of pieces away from, you know, being able to have a better record in the National Football League. We're going to keep the chains moving. You know what I'm saying? The Falcons put a shellacking on the Buccaneers 43-28. What the hell happened to the Buccaneers, man? What's going on, man, with the homie? I mean, what's going on with that quarterback from FSU, man? You know, I don't seem to understand what's going on with him and why the Buccaneers scheme is not playing to the talent level that he has. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make any sense. But at the end of the day, man, Matty Ice does what he needs to do, man, and goes ahead and increases that record to 6-3, man. And you know, Jameis Winston, man, I just feel bad for the homie, man. I like young Jameis. He's just not getting the support he needs being a quarterback in the NFL. And the last game we want to talk about, man, is the Lions are making a statement by winning 22-16 over the Vikings, man. The Vikings started out 5-0 3 weeks ago. They were looking like the hottest team in football, and now they have lost 3 consecutive weeks in a row, man. I don't know what's going on, man, but this is what I love about the NFL, man. You know, you could be hot one week, and you could be not hot the next week. So, you know, that's how it goes, man, in the NFL. You know, you got to come to play every Sunday, every Monday, and every Thursday. You don't do that, you wind up going on a losing streak. And that's it. Flow Sports Radio Show, man. You know, we do what we do. All day, every day. But until then, game on. Game on.